Hey, it's Josh Wymore coming to you with a spark today. A small but powerful idea to ignite your life and your leadership. Today's idea is for people who want to accomplish ambitious things but don't know where to start. And it's advice that I got on my first day of graduate school. And the spark is this: the faithfulness of today determines the task of tomorrow. Now, it was my first day of my master's program, and my goal at the time was to be a college president. And I was lucky that we had a former college president in class with us that day talking about the job and giving us advice. And so I asked him straight up, Dr. Kessler, what could I do to become a college president? And he shared a quote that was from his college president when he was a student, a president named Milo Rediger. And the quote was, "The faithfulness of today determines the task of tomorrow." Now, what resonated with me in that is that, I'm an ambitious person, always like thinking ahead, dreaming of the next thing. And it'd be really easy for me to honestly switch positions and move up as soon as I feel like I could get another step ahead and just kind of bounce around from thing to thing, or try and network my way into a position. But the message I heard in that quote was that really what you're doing today and how faithful you are in that work today determines whether or not you're going to have more opportunity and more responsibility, more influence tomorrow, or less. If I'm not faithful, I may have diminished responsibility down the road and diminished opportunity. And I should spend more time focusing on doing my job really well than jockeying for position or trying to, lay things out just so I can get the position I want. And I used to use this same principle when I would hire student leaders when I worked in colleges and universities. I would tell them, hey, I don't want to hire someone who can tell me how they could be a great leader, who can paint this picture of what they would do if they had a position or a title. I want to hire the guy or hire the gal who's been doing it already without the position, who's been rallying people, encouraging people, coming alongside people. Because it's not hard for me to imagine how you're going to do it once you are now getting paid to do this job. The faithfulness of today determines the task of tomorrow. So here's how you can take action on this idea today. First, ask yourself, what are all my roles and responsibilities that I've been given to steward? And what would faithfulness look like in each of those situations? Then ask yourself a really tough question: which ones have I really not been paying attention to and not been stewarding well because maybe I feel like it doesn't advance my career, doesn't move me ahead of my goals? Sure, I know I'm responsible for it, but I don't really want to do it. Honestly, whether you're faithful in that thing or not, maybe no one ever notices, but you'll notice, and it makes you into more of a certain kind of person. It makes you into the kind of person that does the difficult work and is faithful in the little things. And if you're faithful in the little things, that gives you a chance to steward many things. So my challenge to you today: take ownership of the opportunities you had to be faithful where you're at today. Let that work speak for itself in many ways. Let that work open up doors for you down the road, because the faithfulness of today determines the task of tomorrow.